Well, if a righteous God have called you into a right relationship, he have justified you, he have satisfied you, and in fact, he should have sanctified you. It's then you ought to have a desire to do good. Why is it that good have a problem in the church? Can I get with this? I mean, you see two white heads on the street, they have no problem in sharing their Bible. Right. You see two homeless people in the street, they have no problem in sharing cigarettes. But you come to church and we can't share pews. I mean, we read out of the same Bible, we talk about the same God, but yet we have a problem in doing what God has told us to do. I come tonight to challenge you because, my brothers and sisters, I believe Satan has creeped in the church and he has turned the desires of those who are seeking God from the desire to those who are seeking self-gratification. When I read the word of God in Luke 9:23, and he said, if any man come after me, let him deny himself, take up his cross, and follow me daily. Somebody have a major problem with that, because we are not following after him, we are following after them. We are more concerned about what others got to say about who we are than we are about what God has to say about who we are. We live our life predicated upon other folks' commentary. Oh, I wish I had some help here. If they say your hair too long, you cut your hair. They say your hair too short, you grow some hair. Oh, I wish I had some help here. We are seeking to please others and fail to realize whenever you please man, you are displeasing God. I come tonight to ask you a question. Who are you pleasing? He wanted them to understand that they needed to be God-focused. Because whenever you are God-focused, it's then, regardless of how it seems, regardless of how it feels, unconditionally, you submit yourself to God's way. Why is it such a hard thing for us to get love in the church? Well, why is it that it's so difficult to get love where love belongs? Why is it hard to get righteous people involved in righteous activity? Like evangelism and saving souls and feeding those who are hungry and clothing those who are naked. But I discovered, my brothers and sisters, the reason we can't give God the glory, because we want the glory ourselves. And we got so happy with that attitude to the point we have this water faucet religion. We turn it on and turn it off. We're seasonal Christians. In matter of fact, we come in with an attitude, daring people to say something to us, thinking it's cute, and fail to realize that it actually becomes a disgrace to the kingdom. Because after all, we are representatives of God, and yet if the lost will be found, it will be through those who are not only talking about God, but it will be through those who are expressing God. One of the reasons why I can't understand why it's a problem for people to do good, because after all, when you was lost, somebody found you. And just because we have a little spiritual seniority and we've been hanging around a long time, we feel as though that it becomes others' responsibility to do Oh, I wish I had some help here. We are demanding people to respect us. But we're not willing to respect others. He challenging us tonight. He simply says, live a conscious life. Because when you're conscious, you're fully aware that there are laws as it relates to life. And one of the laws of life is this: whatever you put out, it will come back. Look at somebody and say, that's a law. And I know, I understand. I'm with you. I feel you. I understand. You're doing pretty good at putting it out there. But you got to understand, my brothers and sisters,